everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of Dandelion, which is brought to you. This is Jieun's route, and this is part 4.
다녀왔습니다.
And it's December 6th. I saw Jisoo in Jieun's shoes at the front door.
밥진, 나 저녁은 필요 없어.
어? 너 어디 나가?
밖에서 지연이 녀석이랑 만나기로 했거든.
지연이랑?
뭐 아는 사람한테 날 소개해준대나 뭐래나. 아무튼 공짜밥 먹으러 간다.
A girl whom Jieun introduces? I could only think of his playing with fire.
늦으면 연락해.
야, 미리 말해두겠는데 행여나 오해하지 마. 절대 이상한 마음 품고 가는 거 아니다.
공짜밥 먹으러 간다는 것 자체가 이상한...
그런 말이 아니라 아무튼 오해하지 마 너.
Don't get what wrong?
내가 웬만하면 안 가려고 했는데 삼겹살이라잖아. 고양이는 단백질이 중요하단 말이야.
알았어, 알았다고. 많이 먹고 와.
Now that I think about it, we haven't had meat at home for a while. The dinner menu is always...
어라?
Come to think of it, I only cook dishes with a lot of apples. It's because Jieun likes apples. Jieun recently began to eat vegetables well too, that I made sure to prepare things that he likes. Is that why the cats are going out often?
지훈아, 나왔어.
Jieun was staring blankly at the TV in the living room. I didn't mind anymore whether Jieun answers me or not. Jihye is probably busy with work. I think Jieun said this morning that he's going to be going to the bookstore, but I don't know when he'll be coming back.
오늘 저녁은 너랑 나랑 둘이 먹게 되겠네? 뭐 먹고 싶은 거 있어? 그럼 오늘은 야채 샐러드를 해볼까?
사과.
응?
사과.
또 사과가 먹고 싶구나?
Jieun nodded. Jieun only shows interest in apples.
알았어. 대신 2개 이상은 안 돼.
But I made a promise with Jihye. Two apples were gone in a moment. It's just amazing to look at how fast he can eat with that small mouth of his.
오늘은 이제 그만 먹자.
I promised that I would only give you 2. Jieun looked at me straight into the eyes. His eyes are like a jewel, so beautiful. Jieun tried to say something but closed his mouth.
응? 왜? 더 달라고?
Jieun blinked his eyes once.
진짜?
He blinked his eyes once more. I feel like I'm talking to an animal that can't speak. God, look at that face! He's so cute. Wait.
당을 지나치게 섭취하시면 평소보다 행동이 과격해질 수도 있어요.
Aggressive, huh? Honestly, I'm a little curious. Okay, this is the cutscene that I love. Jihye comes home at 11 these days, and everyone else is out. If I feed him some apples and put him to bed right away, no one will find out. Jihye said Jieun becomes aggressive, but how aggressive can he be? I feel a bit bad for breaking the promise with Jihye, but maybe I should give him a bit more. I'm really curious as to how Jieun would change.
알았어. 그럼 오늘만 특별히 더 줄게.
His eyes twinkled. I'm not sure, but he seems happy.
자, 먹고 싶은 만큼 먹어.
The best record was 4 anyway.
일곱 개째.
I couldn't believe his little stomach would be able to hold so many apples. Jieun seemed like his normal self.
아무렇지도 않아?
Oh, he's got the cutest face in the world. Is he full?
이제 그만 먹...
Jieun just bumped his forehead hard on the table.
이마 괜찮아?
That was such a loud bang. Jieun slowly lifted his head up. His dazed eyes, red forehead.
사과.
응?
사과 더 줘.
안 돼. 더 이상은.
Jieun's acting weird. And his forehead is bright red and a bit swollen. I should quickly put him to bed.
자러 갈까, 지훈이?
사과 더 줘.
He never asked for something so directly.
자고 일어나면 더 줄게. 알았지?
싫어. 명령이야.
An order?
이건 명령이야.
지훈아, 왜 그래?
His eyes are slightly strange. Oh my god. Hey.
너 취했어?
안 취했어. 더 먹을 수 있어.
He's acting like a drunkard. Drunk? Now that I look closely, Jieun's cheeks are slightly reddish. His eyes look so hazy. He really looks as if he's drunk. Is apples like an alcohol to rabbits?
더 먹을 수 있어.
Did he just shout? Jieun shouted. Jieun reached for the basket full of apples.
안 돼.
I snatched the basket away quickly and hid it from his sight.
너 자꾸 이러면 에디한테 이른다.
에디?
Jieun opened his eyes widely.
에디.
Then he hung his head.
에디를 행복하게 해주지 못했어.
뭐?
내가 있으면 에디는 행복해질 수 없어.
What is that supposed to mean? Eddie can't be happy because of Jieun? He said a similar thing last time. That he ruined Jie's happiness. Did Jieun do something wrong to Jihye?
에디도 망가질 수 있다는 걸 몰랐어.
Fall apart?
너 지혜 아니 에디한테 무슨
보이는데도 말해주지 않았어.
보여? 뭐가 보였는데?
보이는데도 난 내 이기심 때문에 에디는 착한 사람을 만나야 해. 마음이 넓은 사람을 만나야 해.
대체 뭘 봤다는 거니?
Jieun was drunk with alcohol. No, apples. I couldn't understand a thing he was saying. Jieun looked at me.
당신의 미래는 보이지 않아.
내 미래?
Incomprehensible words began to spill out of Jieun's mouth.
당신에겐 차가운 기운이 느껴져. 깊은 슬픔이 느껴져. 그런데도 웃을 수 있어서 신기해.
What? Jieun's comment pained my heart. I'm always smiling on the outside, but I actually feel very anxious. The animals will leave me someday. I don't want to admit it, but someday I'll become alone again. My future is unclear. What kind of life do I have to live? And if I work hard, will Mom acknowledge me again? I'm anxious, scared. But I'm just pretending to be strong.
글쎄, 그건
It's not because I'm an amazing person, but it's because I don't want to show others who I really am. I heard the door again. Who is it?
이게 무슨...
에디?
Oh my gosh. Jihye's back. You made me promise not to give too many apples to Jieun.
에디.
Jieun stood up and ran over to hug Jihye.
미안해, 지혜야. 지훈이가 사과를 좀 많이 먹었어.
Jihye glanced at me sharply. Oops.
몇 개나...
I couldn't bear to say the number and instead slowly unfolded my fingers to indicate the number 7. Jihye looked at me in silence. Is he angry? He must be.
미안.
에디, 보고 싶었어.
Looking at Jieun, who had lost his control, Jihei looked troubled.
이마는 왜 이렇죠?
그게 식탁에 쿵 하고 머리를 박았지 뭐야.
I felt even worse. If I had known that this would happen, I wouldn't have given him those apples. But it's too late to regret it now.
에디, 내가 미안해.
Jieun randomly apologized.
7개나 드셨으니 알만하네요.
안아줘, 에디.
Jihei became silent at Jieun's request. Then he picked Jieun up. Wow. Jieun's small, but he's still a teenage boy, yet Jihei holds him up so effortlessly.
에디,
Jieun played with Jihei's hair. Jihei's neat hair became a bit messy. Seeing that made me realize once again how close those two were.
이 냄새가 나.
이렇게 될 때까지 드시다니 경솔하셨습니다.
Holding Jihei's neck, Jieun closed his eyes.
아가씨,
응,
다음부터는 이런 일이 없었으면 좋겠습니다.
미안해.
I didn't know it was going to be like this. I'm going to have to make sure that this won't happen again.
그럼
Carrying Jieun in his arms, Jihei walked out of the kitchen. I could hear Jieun continuously murmur, "I'm sorry" to Jihei. Why does Jieun think that he needs to keep a distance from Jihei when he obviously likes him so much? I became even more curious. And I'm gonna skip up ahead. And we're back. The next cutscene is on Christmas, December 25th. Today is Christmas. Until last year, I spent it with the art club members, but this year I want to spend it with someone special. Someone special. Jieun blankly looked around at the streets. The streets were filled with people dressed as Santa Claus, fancy decorations, and couples holding hands. Christmas carols could be heard everywhere. Jieun seemed so distracted that I was afraid I would lose him.
지은아, 잘 보고 따라와야지.
Jieun looked at me and nodded once.
크리스마스.
응, 오늘은 크리스마스야.
그건 연인들이 사랑을 과시하는 날.
뭐?
I didn't expect this line from Jieun of all people. Surprised, I stopped in my tracks and looked at Jieun.
TV에서 그렇게 말했어.
아,
So he heard it from TV.
맞는 말인 것 같아.
Jieun looked around him. Is he talking about the couples on the streets?
응, 이곳에서는 보통 연인하고 크리스마스를 보내곤 해.
연인.
Jieun looked at me.
당신과 나는 연인이야?
Jieun asked in a voice as if he was asking, "What did you have for breakfast today?" What am I supposed to say? This is an unexpected question.
크리스마스에 당신하고 내가 함께 있으니까 연인인 거야?
그게 꼭 연인이 아니라도 같이 보낼 수 있어.
그럼 당신과 나는 친구? 가족?
Jieun and I don't think we're exactly friends, and we're not related either. How am I supposed to define our relationship?
글쎄,
당신은 왜 나랑 크리스마스를 함께 보내고 싶다고 생각한 거야?
Why? That's because
지은이 너랑 제일 가깝다고 생각해서 같이 보내고 싶었어.
가까워?
응. 난 너를 소중하게 생각하니까 이런 날에 같이 밖에 나와서 즐거운 시간을 보내고 싶었거든.
Jieun looked at my face.
그렇구나.
기분 나빠?
Jieun shook his head.
기뻐. 이런 날에 당신과 함께 있다는 건 나는 당신에게 선택받았다는 말이니까.
Jieun smiled slightly. It felt great to hear those words. I'm glad that I decided to come out with him.
당신한테 줄 게 있어.
나한테?
Jieun took something out of his pocket. This is...
카드?
It's a card with Merry Christmas written on it. It's a Christmas card. This is for me? I took the card from Jieun.
크리스마스는 이런 걸 주는 날이라고 그랬어.
누가?
고양이랑 토끼. 소중한 사람한테 카드를 써서 주는 거라고.
Oh. Special person? Me? And Jieun picked out the card himself, too. This is so nice of him. I didn't expect this at all.
고마워, 지은아. 정말 기뻐.
I was really touched by his thoughtfulness.
당신이 기쁘면 나도 기뻐.
Jieun smiled warmly. The card from Jieun. The Christmas card that Jieun gave me because he thought that I'm special. I'm going to treasure it forever. And we're going to end it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you want to see more, just click the link at the top and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.